Hi everyone, Simone here, and I am doing something totally different today. I'm actually going to be reading a children's book. Never thought you'd see that here. And I'm doing this in partnership with A Moment of Magic. If you don't know A Moment of Magic Foundation, they are a not-for-profit that brings creative programming to children in hospitals. And me, along with a bunch of other amazing people, are sitting down and we're going to be reading kids' books to these kids in these hospitals because due to the virus right now, they're not able to bring people into the hospitals as they normally would to read books. They have, people dress up as characters and different athletes and celebrities. So hopefully this is going to help put a smile on these kids' faces. So I chose Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. And this was one of my favorite books because when I did cheerleading in elementary school, this is the book they would read to us before every big competition. And it's just kind of inspiring. And I think it's really fun. And it's a great reminder that you could go anywhere you want. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down the streets, look them over with care. About some, you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener out there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently they do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be up on your way. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang, and soon you'll take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare stay out? Do you dare go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right in 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around the back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdest wild space, headed, I fear, towards a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, the mail to come, or the rain to go, the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or even waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape, and that waiting and staying will find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy or girl. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you could do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you're playing against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go through your enemy's prowl. On you will go through the hack and crack's howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will succeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixie or Bray or Mordecai Alvan Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me kind of reading this book for medically vulnerable children in hospitals that need a moment of magic. I'll be tagging 3 friends down below and challenging them to read a book on their IG stories for these awesome kids. And if you want more information or want to get involved, I'll also be linking Moment of Magic and tagging them in this post as well. And I hope you're off to a great place.